birds. Where are you?
I could have sworn there are some on the ground over here.
Oh my God! I almost died. I almost just died. Hey everybody, it's Molly.
And Quincy.
With AllEars, and we're here at Animal Kingdom today with a new scavenger hunt.
We are doing a special series that we're kicking off today. I don't know if you've noticed, but Molly has a tendency to win these challenges. So Molly is going to take some punishments each game to help handicap her so that other people might have more of a chance to win. And we're going to see just how many things Molly can handle before she loses. I'm feeling good. You might be the goat, but I
am the loat.
I'm a boat.
The baddest
of all.
3,
All right.
2, 1, go!
Very obnoxiously, I'm paused.
Molly's paused, and I see two lovely characters who I have to blow a kiss to. Hi!
Hi, Timon.
Timon.
Hi, Rafiki.
Rafiki. That's 2 kisses.
None of this counts. I'm just waving for fun because it would be
for
rude.
me.
It would be rude not to wave. Hi, Rafiki.
Oh, look at those moves.
All right, well, Quincy just wasted 30 seconds of her head start, so I hope she feels good about that.
We are starting off. I just blew a kiss to 2 of the 4 live characters, so I just have to see 2 more. And that was great because Molly just had to stand there and not do that. So I am headed out. I don't know where I'm gonna go first. I do not think into Africa. Maybe I'll head towards Pandora. There are a few clues that I recognize there. But I am going to go with my new strategy of trying to do all the clues in one location before moving on so I don't have to backtrack. I'm up in the front of the park. I'm pretty close to the Tree of Life here in Discovery Island, but I'm gonna head to the right over into Pandora because I think there are a number of clues in Pandora. And on the way there, there's a sunset wall.
Halfway through, I'm still standing here. I can see something. I can see part of a clue right now.
All right, this is a tiny bit of a time suck, but I'm not gonna count it as a time suck. I'm still saying it's a good use of my 5 minutes because it's close to where we started. But this is one of the very famous Instagram walls here in Disney World. They're not actually called that, but they make for really great Instagram pictures. If you find one, you might have to wait behind a group that's taking pictures. Go ahead and give them some space, but then you'll get your turn soon, and that's what we're doing right now. And now it's my turn.
Hopefully this boat moves slow, because there's Goofy, so.
And I have to reenact a scene from The Lion King, and I'm going to do, what? Do you expect me to dress in drag and do the hula? Transition. That's Timon. And also, just for good measure, I'll do Zazu in the cage. I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts, doodly-doo. Big ones, small ones, some as big as your head. It's 2 Lion King scenes. That's a bonus for you. With a sunset.
35. I would love to blow you a kiss, Goofy.
I am headed into Pandora, and I was hoping I would see some characters on the river here going past Nomad Lounge, which is my personal favorite place to watch characters from because I can have a delicious beverage and see some of my pals really close on the river. I don't see anybody near here, so hopefully we'll catch some characters before Molly's able to see 4.
20 seconds, maybe. Slow down, boat. Slow down, boat.
But I am currently heading into the Valley of Mo'ara, which is Pandora, World of Avatar. And I know that there's one clue right here on the right.
15 seconds. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Hi, Goofy. Oh, he's crushing. 8.
So this big pod over here is actually a spitting alien life form. I've never actually triggered this before.
3, 2, 1. All right.
So let's see if I can make it happen. I know that if you head it, it spits? I don't know, we'll see.
I normally don't go for the hidden Mickey clues, but considering I can literally see one from where I was frozen for 5 minutes, if you look on the hippo's forehead, you can see that he has a hidden Mickey made of moss. So that is one of 3 hidden Mickeys. But now we gotta move. I think Quincy's headed to Pandora, so I wanna go to Dinoland.
Oh yeah, it's spinning. Oh, that's gross. I'm getting misty. Ooh, very weird, very weird. I did it though.
I'm gonna go to Dinoland via Asia. Now, do I want to do the bird clue? Do I want to do the bird clues? It's gonna take a while, but I'm walking right past it. Yeah, I think I do. This is kind of a time suck clue, but I'm gonna get 2 clues out of it to go down into the animal trail and get the exotic bird clue. I don't love birds, but this can also be done in Africa, which Quincy is probably gonna go to, because if I were her, I would do the counting clue from Pandora to Africa. And then also, I don't want her to get the animal clue over there at that animal trail.
All right, so I got that spinning plant and I was gonna move on, but I'm walking past this Wilderness Explorer station and there's nobody there, so I'm gonna see what I need to do to earn a badge here.
Little pit stop here at Cali River Rapids, which is a water raft ride. It has a 38-inch height requirement. You could get soaking wet on this one, but believe it or not, this was Michael Jackson's favorite attraction in Walt Disney World, so much so that there's actually a little painting of him in the queue. But I have to sing my favorite Michael Jackson song outside of his favorite ride.
That's a sticker book where you learn about
Yay.
animals, and
Awesome.
then you can plug the sticker for your book.
Wonderful.
The way you make me feel, you really turn me on. You knock me off of my feet now, baby. Woo! My lonely days are gone. Woo! The way you're making me feel.
I earned my botany badge here in Pandora, and also I got these sweet Wilderness Lodge stickers, which I'm definitely gonna wear on, not Wilderness Lodge, but these sweet Wilderness Explorer stickers that I'm definitely gonna wear on my shirt because I am a Wilderness Explorer and I have to do 2 more Wilderness explorations. So I did learn all about plants, and interestingly enough, that big plant I already stroked was part of the Wilderness badge here. How neat is that? The answer is very.
So we are going to take a quick stroll through the Maharaja Jungle Trek. This is one of the 2 main animal trails here in Animal Kingdom. There's also one in Africa, and it is an awesome must-do for me. And it is definitely one of the underrated things about Animal Kingdom is they've got these amazing trails that you can explore. This one features tigers, bats, all kinds of birds, a Komodo dragon, so you can come through here. It's a great spot, especially for little ones, because they can kind of run a little bit, have a little more freedom, look at some animals. Very relaxing, great thing to do on your Animal Kingdom day in between some of the big attractions. But I have to find birds. I don't actually love birds a lot, but I love winning. So I will see birds in order to win.
All right, so I'm standing here in the beauty and the shade of the floating mountains. I was looking at some of the waterfalls here, which some are real, but some are actually fake because the forced perspective that makes the mountains look so far away wouldn't work right if they used real water. So some of those really far distant waterfalls are not real. But I'm trying to look at my board and see what else is in Pandora before I move on.
As I was walking through the temple on the way to the birds, I noticed another hidden Mickey right there. So that is 2 hidden Mickeys. Any kind of mural or painting is always a great spot to look for hidden Mickeys. And if you're unfamiliar with what hidden Mickeys are in general, they are basically little places where the Imagineers hide Mickeys. Whether it be like a 3-circle Mickey like that, or actually like a picture of Mickey, they'll hide them, and it's a fun game to look for them. Are there tigers? I can't be distracted by tigers right now. There is one? There it is. I've been distracted. No. Look how beautiful. I love you so much. Have a good nap. Okay, gotta go. Bye.
All right, I figured it out. There is a Navi footprint, and I think I know where these are. They're in the ground, and I think they're over by Navi River Journey, so I'm gonna head over there.
I have found my 3rd hidden Mickey. Look up in the clouds right there. You will see a Mickey So that is 3 hidden Mickeys, which I literally never do the hidden Mickey clues because they are usually a huge time suck, but any kind of mural or anything like this is a great spot to look at them as you're walking by.
All right, I am prowling for some Na'vi footprints over here. I could have sworn there are some in the ground over here. I'm mostly just seeing regular footprints, people-sized, but not Na'vi.
All right, we have made it to the bird section of the Maharaja Jungle Trek, and one of the features is that you have to walk through several doors, and then finally a door of chains, which is very dramatic. And I'm sorry, I just hit my producer in the face with them. But I did walk through a door of chains, so there's a square.
Are these Na'vi footprints? No, those look like an animal. Come on.
And then I also have to identify 3 different birds with a digital guide. And before they actually had physical guides that you could look at, but now it's a QR code that you scan and it shows you all the different birds you can see in here, so that there's less of a point of contact. And you may know I don't like birds, but we are going to identify some birds now using this guide. Okay.
Footprints, footprints, footprints. Are these them? What do Na'vi feet look like? Oh my gosh. That's gotta be them. That's definitely Na'vi feet.
Okay, here's a beautiful bird. It's got like bluish green feathers and a white backside. I think this is the Nicobar pigeon. Don't we think? Don't we all agree? I think that's the Nicobar pigeon. So there's one bird.
And I have to see how my feet compare to Na'vi footprints. Let's see. Well, let's just say I do not think that we could share shoes. But that's a clue at least. Even if I can't share shoes with my Na'vi friends.
Oh my gosh. Okay, look up here. There's a white bird. That's an all white looking one. I think that one is the imperial pigeon. What do we think? All right. Oh, there it goes again. There's one. Oh gosh, they're flying everywhere. This is a nightmare. Yeah, that to me just screams imperial pigeon.
All right, I'm coming up on Satu'li Canteen. This is a quick service in Pandora. It is actually my favorite quick service restaurant in all of Animal Kingdom. They have build your own bowls, which are amazing. They're healthier options than you can typically find in Disney World. One of my favorite things to have for lunch in all of Disney World. They are so good. And everything on the menu here is more unique and interesting than you might find if you head over to like one of the barbecue spots like Flame Tree Barbecue here. So one of the bases here at Satu'li is a hearty salad. And there's even a picture right there where you can see the base with the hearty salad. Again, those are build your own bowls. So you don't have to have a base of salad. You can have a base of noodles or a base of potato hash. Lots of options, but there is salad. So I have to name a healthy Disney food, a healthy-ish Disney food that is not at Animal Kingdom. So to go with my salad here at Satu'li, I am going to name the healthy-ish Disney food of... I'm going to go with the Greek salad at Cosmic Rays in Magic Kingdom. It is surprising that you can get such a good Greek salad at Cosmic Rays, which has like burgers and chili cheese dogs and things like that, but it's a very good Greek salad. I recommend it. And that is one part of that clue.
Look at this beautiful house some of these birds get to live in. That is nice. All right, birds. I need another bird. Oh, okay. Hello. Hello, bird. Hello. Okay. Yeah, sure. I believe you to be the gray-capped emerald dove. That looks good. Oh my gosh, look at this crazy one. Look at these birds. Look at these birds. They are very beautiful, but also so scary. Look at this. Here it comes. We saw this one earlier. All right, we've seen 3 birds. We've identified 3 birds. Bye, little pigeon. Thank you for that moment. And we got to get out of here. Oh my gosh, we got to get out of here. But despite my fear of the birds, here's the thing. I love ducks. People always say, like, I thought you didn't like birds, but I love ducks. And that's true. But ducks have nice rounded beaks. They could not peck me. Do you see what I'm saying? These, oh my God! Oh, I almost died. I almost just died.
Oh my God! Oh, I almost died. I almost just died.
All right, so there is a clue that says how many steps did it take to walk from the floating mountains to Africa, and I'm pretty close to an overlook of the floating mountains, and I need to head that way to continue on. So I'm gonna head up to that overlook, and I'm gonna count my steps. Seems like a time suck, but I get to stay moving while I'm doing it, so it's kind of not a time suck. We'll see.
I'm supposed to find 3 salads, but so before I move on, I am going to count the teriyaki chicken salad here. This is the Yak and Yeti Local Foods Cafe. This is the quick service of the Yak and Yeti. They have a sit down as well. I recently did a full review. Fabulous ahi tuna nachos are one of their specialties. But here at the Local Foods Cafe, you can get kind of some Americanized Asian dishes like honey sesame chicken, but they also have a very good Kobe cheeseburger. They've got tikka masala, egg rolls, but most importantly for us right now, a teriyaki chicken salad. And I have to name one of my favorite healthy-ish foods at Walt Disney World, but not in this park. So I will say the Cobb salad at the Hollywood Brown Derby and Hollywood Studios. It's one of their staples. It's been on the menu since the park opened. It is modeled after the Cobb salad from the actual Brown Derby in California. And I understand that it's got bacon and cheese on it, but it's better for you than a prime rib, which you can also get there. So I'm calling that one healthy-ish.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
I am staying close to the water. I'm pretty much just trekking it through Asia now to get over to Dinoland. The other clue here in Asia is specifically to ride Everest. And that is a huge time suck. I love Everest. It's one of my favorite rides here in Walt Disney World, but to get on any attraction is a huge time suck, and you don't want to do that in these games until the absolute last possible moment you have, because I will lose so much time getting on Everest, and Quincy will be able to go get a bunch of clues.
42, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66.
All right, we have made it to Dinoland. There are a lot of clues in Dinoland. I gotta go over to Restaurantosaurus and see Dinosaur. So, first things first, where are all the 498 signs?
200, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
The square said to find a sign that says 498. So I have walked all of Route 498 down to the very end here in Dinoland, USA. And it is suggesting that this is US Route 498 through Diggs County, which is why there's this whole sidewalk situation going on. It looks like a highway. And 498 aren't just 3 random numbers. That's actually a nod to when Animal Kingdom opened, which was April of 1998. It actually opened on Earth Day of 1998. But that's why the Imagineers chose 498 for the highway signs here in Diggs County. I actually did a whole video on Dinoland. There's a very rich and delightful backstory for this land that not a lot of people understand or frankly appreciate. So you should go check it out, because there's a whole situation where there are grad students and there were dinosaur bones found here, and there's the Dino Institute. It's really, really cool and very, very detailed.
26, 27, 28, 29, 30. I'm gonna call this Africa. Just a short 330 step walk around from Pandora to Africa. Who would have thunk it?
I was in such a rush to get my 498 sign and keep moving through Dinoland that I forgot to name an animal movie. So I'm going back to the sign. I'm going back to the sign right now.
Oh, perfect. 2 more characters. Hi! I gotta blow kisses. Miko and Pocahontas. Kisses. Yay! I love Pocahontas and Giant Miko. And they both got blown kisses. Yay!
I have to tell you my favorite animal movie, and my favorite Disney animal movie is The Lion King. Of course, obviously, it's my favorite Disney animated feature film, so there we go.
And I'm heading up towards Tusker House, which is one of my favorite restaurants, and I wonder if they have a salad on their menu. It's all you can eat. But I know they have salad there, so I wonder if it's on the menu. Uh-huh. All right, here posted on this Tusker House menu board, we have African-inspired salads. So that'll do it. All right, I need another healthy-ish option. All right, my next healthy-ish food here outside of Tusker House is the Falls Family Falafel, which is an appetizer at Skipper Canteen in Magic Kingdom. That restaurant is based off the Jungle Cruise. It's amazing theming, and the food is more on the healthy side than a lot of restaurants and a lot more adventurous. I had some seafood curry there once that had tentacles in it that I could see. That was really fun, but Family Falls Falafel is an amazing appetizer, and it's healthy-ish.
Walking up to Dinosaur now, one of my favorite attractions in the park. This one puts you back in the age of the dinosaurs on a hunt for the iguanodon with my friend and yours, Dr. Grant Seeker. 40-inch height requirement. Very scary though, so just know your kids. It's loud and dark and there's big dinosaurs, but we're not worried about that right now. We are actually here to talk to Dino Sue. This is a replica of Sue, which is the most intact Tyrannosaurus Rex skeleton ever found. The real Sue lives in Chicago, but I have to tell Sue, I have to give Sue a 60-second summary of Jurassic Park.
So I'm headed up to Kilimanjaro Safaris because, like I said, I'm pretty sure that's the answer to the biggest ride clue. And I'm passing Mombasa Marketplace, which I love this gift shop. They have a lot of amazing, like, African-inspired craft items and Disney items as well. Lots of Lion King stuff. And I'm pretty positive that they'll have something animal print, so let's see.
Okay, imagine it. Isla Nublar. We are near Costa Rica. There are some people out there and they have a crate. There's something in the crate. You don't know what it is, but you know it sounds scary. A man dies. Don't worry about it. It's fine. We're gonna keep going on with this terrible idea.
All right, right here we have the leopard print. Is this a Spirit jersey or is it just a long sleeve shirt? I'm pretty sure it's a Spirit jersey. Yes, definitely with that price. $74.99. Leopard print Spirit jersey is my first merchandise shop animal print.
This little kid's like, I don't think it looks that scary. It looks like a turkey. And Dr. Alan Grant's like, oh, kids are so stupid.
All right, I am passing a Wilderness Explorer station, which I'm gonna grab my second Wilderness Explorer badge. But first, I am going to do whatever I have to do outside of the biggest ride in Walt Disney World, which is Kilimanjaro Safaris. Obviously, this is not the tallest. There are barely any buildings on it. But it is the biggest. It is so, so large because of the savannas that the animals have to live on that you get to drive through.
Drive around in a Jeep for a little bit. What do they see? A Brachiosaurus or a Brontosaurus? One of the tall dinosaurs with a very long neck. It rears up. Dr. Alan Grant. Oh, and we're done.
I did just confirm this is definitely the biggest ride in Disney World. It's 110 acres. Magic Kingdom is only 97 acres, which means you could fit all of Magic Kingdom in Kilimanjaro Safaris alone and have room to spare, which is insane. But I have to say 3 facts about my pet. My pet's name is Hemingway. He's a cat. Those don't count. I'll give you facts about him. One fact is that Hemingway is currently 5 years old. Another fact is that he prefers to drink his water out of glass containers and not plastic, which is very annoying. And a third fact is that I call him Bird because he makes little bird noises and he likes to sit on my shoulders like a parrot. And it makes me feel like a pirate. So, Hemingway, that's my pet. I miss him dearly. We can put video in of him right here just for your viewing pleasure.
Here we are at Restaurantosaurus. First things first, they have a Cobb salad here at Restaurantosaurus. This is your classic quick service restaurant in Animal Kingdom. Burgers, chicken nuggets, hot dogs, that sort of thing. But they do have that Cobb salad, so I have to tell you another healthy-ish deliciousness in Walt Disney World. Ooh, another salad that's, you know what, healthy-ish. We're gonna keep going with that. The Cobb salad at the Polite Pig is fabulous. It's got some smoked chicken on there. It's got this delicious bacon, egg, cheddar cheese, lettuce, a nice vinaigrette dressing on there. It is a fantastic salad over at the Polite Pig. And again, I realize bacon and everything else isn't as healthy as it could be, but it's healthier than a lot of fried things. So I'll take what I can get.
All right, so before I move on, I am gonna stop by this Wilderness Explorer spot and see what I need to do to earn my badge here.
And I can grab another square right here at Restaurantosaurus. Remember when I was talking about how cool of a backstory this land has? Well, part of the story of this land is that there's the Dino Institute because Diggs County here turned out to be a hot spot for dinosaur bones, so they built the Dino Institute. And of course, there are grad students that live at the Dino Institute. They work there, but they live here at Restaurantosaurus upstairs, and they opened up this eatery as a way to make a little extra money to tourists, selling burgers to tourists who come to the Dino Institute, because, you know, they're college students, they don't have a lot of money. But I am supposed to show evidence of students having too much fun, and I would say that these leftover soda and beer cans, their shoes are up here, they've got darts, golf balls, they've even been throwing the darts over here. I think this is clearly evidence of students having way too much fun, and I have to name 3 Marvel characters I'd like to invite to a party.
All right, so I just talked to one of the wilderness explorers who taught me all about lions. He actually asked me my favorite animal that I've seen on Kilimanjaro safaris, and then he gave me facts about that animal. I learned that the lion roar that they use for the MGM lion that you see at the beginning of movies is actually a tiger roar, and that's why when lions roar, it doesn't sound anything like that, which is so crazy, and I did not know they used a tiger roar for that, but I did. I got my sticker. I actually got 2 because they were using that spot for 2 today. 2 of the pages, but I'm only gonna count that as 1 since it was 1 location, and I think that's fair. And now I gotta decide what to do, but I gotta put these stickers in my book first.
All right, 3 Marvel characters I'd invite to a party. First and foremost, Tony Stark. Think of how much fun Tony Stark would be. He'd bring all kinds of cool gadgets. He could have Jarvis make a bunch of stuff. Happy could bring me cheeseburgers. Tony Stark is definitely someone I'd like to party with. I'd like to bring Hulk. No, Hulk would ruin everything. He would get too wild. Let's bring Thor. I don't think I need to explain why I would like to be in the presence of Thor, but I think he would be fun. I think he'd bring that beverage he brings in Ultron for people to try. It may knock me out, but he would bring it and it would be nice. And then, you know what? Let's bring his favorite brother, Loki. He's got it of mischief, chaos. We can have some fun. I think Loki would be very fun. And as a bonus, I'm bringing Grandmaster from Ragnarok because I want to party with Jeff Goldblum. So those are 4 Marvel characters I'd like to bring to a party.
I am trying not to backtrack, so I'm right now debating whether or not I want to go ahead over to Rafiki's Planet Watch. There are the eco-friendly trash cans I think might be out there, and it's Pet and Animal for 15 seconds are both in my top row. And then all I'd have to do is ride Everest, which Molly notoriously does not like to ride rides, so I might be able to get away with winning on that top row. And I know there's a Wilderness Explorer location out there, but first, just in case, I want to stop by and see if I can get a salad here at Harambe Market. Sure enough, this menu board has Harambe salad posted, so one more healthy-ish eating option I have to say. I'm gonna go with the Zuki wrap, which is the plant-based option at Ronto Roasters. It is so good. Even though the Ronto wrap is amazing and one of my favorite things, I still get the Zuki wrap sometimes because even though it's plant-based, it tastes delicious. Plus that's harissa, which is one of my favorite spaces, but going with the Zuki wrap is my 3rd.
So outside of Restaurantosaurus, there are actually these very cool eco-friendly trash cans. They actually use recyclable materialed plates and forks and everything here at the Restaurantosaurus, and they rolled out these trash cans recently where you still got trash, but then you've got recycling, and then most excitingly you've got the composting where you can actually put, like you see on the sign right there, you can put all of your extra food that maybe you're not eating, you can put the cups and the silverware and everything right in there, and it'll get composted and used again. So these are some pretty fancy eco-friendly trash cans, and I have to name 5 of my favorite Disney treats.
I don't want to backtrack. There are 2 Rafiki's Planet Watch clues on here. I blocked Molly almost everywhere except somewhere that she's gonna have to go on some rides to do, so it's gonna be a time suck just like this. So I think it's the right call. I hope that doesn't bite me in the butt. I'm feeling good though. So I'm gonna head and hope that the train's here for Rafiki's Planet Watch.
Wow. Okay, I like savory treats more than sweet treats usually, so I'm gonna include a couple savories in there. So I am gonna say spring rolls in Adventureland, particularly the cheeseburger ones. Those are one of my absolute favorites. I also like cheeseburger pods, but those are kind of more of a meal.
I think I hear the train pulling up. Look at that timing. Let's hitch a ride.
I will say the Night Blossom in Pandora. That's my favorite of the slushies in Walt Disney World. I love a caramel apple. That's a classic treat. You can't go wrong with that. I love Gideon's Bakehouse cookies. My personal favorite is the cookies and cream. Does coffee count as a treat?
All right, I'm headed to board the train. They get some nice seats with a good view. I love that the seats face the window on the train. It means that you can take a look out. Let's hope that this was the right decision.
The gigantic cinnamon roll from Gaston's Tavern in the Magic Kingdom. That's another one of my favorites. And just in case our producers won't count the spring rolls as a treat because those are more of a savory snack, another sweet that I like, a classic Mickey Rice Krispie. Can't beat that.
I kid you not, they closed the door on the train and I just found out that Molly got the eco-friendly trash can in the top row. So now I'm kind of going to Rafiki's Planet Watch for no reason, but I'm locked in now, so I might as well get the clues. What terrible timing! I didn't know they had those in Dinoland.
All right, I have to go down a slide. So I am headed into the Boneyard, which is a playground here in Dinoland. It's themed to dinosaurs and being a dig site. It's great for little kids to run around a little bit and burn off some energy. It's got that fun, like rubbery ground that's bouncy, so if your kids fall, it's fine. But certain things in here, like if you step on it, will trigger a dinosaur roar. But I have to go down a slide. Can I fit? I did these once before. I can fit. I can fit. I feel good about fitting.
All right, so we're headed in to Conservation Station. The only way in and out of this area of Animal Kingdom is via the train. But if you have kiddos, if you are interested in anything that we're about to see, it's well worth it. It's only a 5-minute train ride. There's not typically a long wait unless it's super busy. But while we're here, we're going to try to pet an animal for 15 seconds, see if an animal's getting a procedure done, and see if we can earn our final Wilderness Explorer badge. Hi. Good, how are you? I have my book.
Perfect. We're on page 22 in your book.
Great.
So it does say on the sign this area is best enjoyed by kids 10 and under, but it doesn't say only enjoyed by kids 10 and under. And while this is definitely not a must-do for a lot of people, I think if you're a frequent visitor or you've got little ones that are maybe too short to ride Dinosaur or Everest or another attraction, this is a great spot for them to come and burn some energy off. So, all right, here we go. One guest at a time.
All right, final badge acquired. That should be the Wilderness Explorer clue.
Whee! I did it.
All right, I have not been to Rafiki's Planet Watch in a long time. I did not realize it was this much of a time suck, so I may have really messed up here, even with my 5-minute advantage. But I made it. I made it to the conservation station.
All right, so there's not very many clues left, but a lot of them are huge time sucks. So I want to lock everything down that I can on the ground before I do one of those huge time sucks, like get in line for a ride or get a coffee or go to Rafiki's Planet Watch. Discovery Trading Company is the biggest merchandise shop in Animal Kingdom. It's where you're gonna find most of your more designer things like Loungeflies, ears, Dooney and Burke's, but also toys, ears, shirts, general merchandise will all be in here as well.
All right, I am outside the affection section, which is a little petting zoo here in Disney World that you didn't know. Well, maybe you did know, but maybe you didn't know that there are petting zoos in Disney World. I have to pet an animal for 15 seconds, so I'm gonna clean my hands off and head inside to pet a goat for 15 seconds, I think.
One of the clues is to find different animal print items in 3 different shops. I popped into Discovery Trading Company and I have found these beautiful leopard print Crocs. So there you go, number 1.
I'm looking real quick in the shop for some animal print merchandise. I see something zebra print. Yes. Zebra print blanket right here. That is 2 animal print merchandise. 2.
I have just figured out that Quincy did block me. She's up at Rafiki's Planet Watch. She blocked me with the Wilderness Explorer clue. So I am scooting into the It's Tough to Be a Bug queue because there's actually 2 clues I can get in here. It's Tough to Be a Bug is a 3-dimensional show inside the Tree of Life Theater. My favorite thing about this is actually the queue because you get to walk through the Tree of Life roots and branches and look at all the animals on there. This is a family-friendly show. There's no height requirement or anything, but keep in mind, it may be way too intense for some kids. It gets very dark. There are big spiders. There's a giant Hopper audio animatronic. Kids cry literally every time I come to this show. And usually I mean Morgan. but it's very intense. It's very cute. Not a must-do for most people, but it can be very scary.
All right, I'm in Conservation Station, which is a delightful space with a lot of educational exhibits and also some very strong air conditioning. There's even some more animals in here, like this snake. And we are in here to see if an animal's having a procedure done today. Because sometimes there will be actual procedures that you can see in progress here in Conservation Station, which is so many kinds of neat. The surgical room, where they do animal surgery, right in here so that you can see and learn about it. So cool. There's not an animal having a procedure done though, but that still counts for the clue because we made it here to check.
This says the Dung Brothers, a dynamic doo-doo duo. That's a pretty good bug pun. This one says Chili, the deadly Chilean tarantula. Oh, his whole name is a pun, right? When it comes to throwing quills, he's a hit. Oh, that's good. That is good. And then you've got Claire DeRoom, the scintillating stink bug. Her performance is a real gas. The termite Ator, an explosive soldier termite. He's armed and ready for action. And then one more for fun. Weevil Knievel, the aerobatic acorn weevil. You'll go nuts over this act. Bug puns. I also, while I'm here, had to find the animal inspired by Jane Goodall. You probably know that Jane Goodall is a very famous conservationist, and she did a lot of work with different primates, including chimpanzees. There's actually this plaque right here that says, it's got her on it, and it says, to honor Jane Goodall, the likeness of the chimpanzee she called David Greybeard was created in the Tree of Life at Animal Kingdom, because that was one of the chimpanzees that she worked with. So there he is. Hi, David Greybeard.
All right, so it looks like my trip to Rafiki's Planet Watch was not a wash because I can actually still win this. I don't have any straight lines left, but it does have Expedition Everest in it with the abandoned hair accessories clue, and Molly's gonna push that to the very end. I might be able to beat her to it, honestly. So if I can get all 3 of the remaining clues, the only one I don't know is that special beverage. But if I can get all 3 of the remaining clues, I win flat out. I like trains.
I only need 2 more to win in numbers, and I think Everest is gonna close because of the weather. So I am going to try and lock up the animal print item clue and the coffee clue, and then I'll win in numbers. So here's a whole display of animal print goodness, including this very cute loungefly that I wish I owned, but I have used some semblance of self-restraint not to. But there's my second one. This is Island Mercantile. It's the second largest of the merchandise shops, right across the way from Discovery Trading Company.
Inside the train. Sit all the way back against the bench. And please, be sure to watch your children.
Bienvenidos. Comenzamos ahora nuestro...
The weather is getting really dicey, which means Everest is probably closed because that outdoor cart is closed, and that's where I was planning on getting leopard printed ears. So I either have to go into Africa, or maybe there's something leopard printed in Creature Comforts, which I have to go to anyway. I do not want to have to go and then backtrack. Hello. I don't see anything animal printed. We're gonna have to go to Africa quick to get another one and then get coffee. I'm afraid Quincy's also working on the animal printed clue, and there's only one shop up at Rafiki's Planet Watch. She already got one there, but I don't want her to get back here and get the third one. But I think I have enough time to run into Mombasa Marketplace right here in Africa to get the third one. Spirit jersey, hello fabulousness. This is actually one of the lightweight Spirit jerseys, so it's a little more Florida appropriate, but still Florida. But anyway, okay, we got 3.
I just found out that Molly slammed down those merchandise items and got them. So now my only hope is a tie. My best hope is that Molly does not know where that beverage is like I do, and maybe I can figure it out first, or that she isn't able to make it on Everest before I am. But I don't know. not too far from Everest, but I'm not super optimistic.
I am moving dramatically towards the coffee. I really hope Quincy has not gotten back from Rafiki's Planet Watch and gotten in line to get a coffee before me, because I will then have to book it to Everest. That's the only square left, because of the abandoned hair accessories. Those are those hair bands on top of Everest, and I think it's closed for weather right now, so then I don't know what we do. So let's just hope she's not here, or I don't know if she knows this. This is a very unique thing in Animal Kingdom that not a lot of people know about, but it's very, very cool.
All right, so officially, it is all, again, okay, wait. So again, it is all down to numbers. I am pulling back into Animal Kingdom right now. We both have, she is 12 and I have 11, so I need to get this last clue before she does. Or I need to get a clue before she does. Wait.
Creature Comforts is the Starbucks location in Animal Kingdom, so it sells all your normal Starbucks goodies. But one really cool thing is that they have a make it right with a flat white. If you get an iced or hot flat white, they use part of the proceeds to donate to the Disney Conservation Fund, and they help protect the cotton-top tamarins, which are actually an animal they have here right across the way. So I've got to get myself a flat white and then drink the entire thing with the cotton-top tamarins.
All right, I'm off the train. It is all down to numbers now. There are no straight lines left. So there are no more straight lines. Molly has 12, which means if she gets one more, she wins. So I can tie her if I get one of these last clues, but if she gets them, she wins. So hopefully, I'm making a beeline for Everest. Maybe she is too. We'll see what happens.
What is that?
Level the playing field next time.
Okay.
And play at Universal.
Oh,
because I go there
okay.
a lot more often, you go there a lot less often.
That's true.
So I think if we play at Universal, we'll be good.
So I have a 5-minute delay next time, and we have to play at Universal as my second punishment?
That's not your punishment. Your punishment, I've been thinking, your punishment is going to be a dancing fun fact.
Great. Quick question.
Yeah.
What's a dancing fun fact?
That's easy. Every location you go to, not every clue you get, every location you go to, like that is a part of a clue. You have to dance while telling us a fun fact.
About that location or whatever I'm looking. So that'll take extra time.
Yep, that'll be a time sink on top of your delay.
On top of my 5-minute
and we'll be
delay.
at Universal, and I think that will be enough for you to finally meet your match.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, so that's gonna be your next one, and we'll see how it goes.
Okay, tune in next week to see how this works out for both of us.
If you like this video, go ahead and like and subscribe, and you can follow us on social media at AllEars.net.
Make sure to drop down in the comments where else you want us to see if you have any fun punishment ideas.
Yeah, for Molly.
And in the meantime, friends, I'm Molly.
I'm Quincy.
And it's been great. We'll see you soon.
Bye.
Hey everybody, it's Molly. Thanks for tuning in to the first game of this new series. Hope you enjoyed it. If you'd like to play along, we've got the boards for you. Just head over to AllEars.net/scavenger-hunt, sign up for our free newsletter, and they'll come straight to your inbox. Please make sure to like and subscribe and ring that notification bell so you never miss an episode. If you'd like more AllEars Ultimate Challenge, click over here for a playlist of our favorite episodes. And if you'd like more AllEars, click over here for a video of why Animal Kingdom is the best park in Walt Disney World. Thanks for watching.